Hello everybody, and welcome again to Gina's World. Today I want to discuss, do you know your trans terminology? There's all kinds of words and phrases and abbreviations that not everybody's aware of, so today I thought I'd tell you what they all are. First, a little more definition of the word trans or transgender. Trans, of course, means on the opposite side of. And the word cis or cisgendered means on the same side of. These are both Latin root words. A cisgendered person is born as their assigned sex, identifies as that sex, and lives that way. Whereas a trans person is born their assigned sex, but identifies as the opposite sex, and attempts to live their life that way. So trans is on the opposite side of and transitioning to the other, whereas a cisgendered is on the same side of and stays that way. After that would be gender dysphoria. That's the best way to describe it is kind of like body dysphoria, where the person is not perfectly happy with the way their body is. For a trans person, we want to have the physical aspects of the opposite sex. For a trans woman like myself, having breasts and soft skin and pretty looks and all that stuff. Whereas a trans man, they would want more masculine features. A trans woman wants more feminine features. Things like that. And the fact that our bodies don't normally have that causes this dysphoria that can be really hurtful for us. Not every trans person will experience gender dysphoria. Most of us do, but not everybody does. And whether you do or don't does not make you any less trans or any more trans. It's just a thing. Next would be MTF, or male to female, which is what I am. A transgender woman is male to female. And then of course we have FTM, or female to male, which would be a trans man. HRT is hormone replacement therapy. That's the process that we go through to change our hormone levels. For a trans woman like myself, I'm boosting my estrogen and lowering my testosterone, whereas a trans man would do the opposite, raise the testosterone and lower their estrogen. T is just short for testosterone, E just short for estrogen, and GRS is the umbrella term for general reconstructive surgeries, and that's just all the various surgeries that we have, and I'll go into those. The first one, of course, being the surgery, otherwise known as GCS, or gender correction surgery, or SRS, sexual reassignment surgery, and that's the one where the private parts are changed. What are the words? Vaginoplasty and penoplasty, I think is what they are called. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments, let me know. But that's the bottom surgery that a lot of trans people go through to have the appropriate organs that are down there. After that we have FFS, or facial feminization surgery, and that's where a trans woman like me would, when I get to this point in my transition, I will have a series of videos, but that's when I have my face reconstructed for more feminine features. BAS, or breast augmentation surgery, which I may or may not do, I haven't decided yet, but that's a boob job, basically. And then for trans men, they go through top surgery, which is a breast reduction. I think it's called I can't remember the word. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen. So those are the surgeries that we can go through. Not everybody chooses to do all of these. A lot of trans people do, but it's not a requirement. Everybody transitions in their own way. But from there, we have clothing items that help us to appear more of the opposite sex. For trans women, we have a thing called a gap, which is a piece of fabric that assists with tucking. gaff is just like extra underwear, and tucking is putting the male genitals up up between the legs and into the body. Trans men will use a binder for binding, which is to flatten out their chest, and they may use a packer, which would give them the appearance of having a penis. From there, we have voice training. Most trans women go through voice training, which is something I'm still in the middle of, which is where I'm raising my voice to be more feminine. Trans men don't have to do this. Some do, because testosterone will naturally lower their voice. Estrogen will not raise a trans woman's voice, so we have to go through the voice training. So that's a lot of the things that trans people will do and use to help themselves transition. There are other kinds of people that fit under the trans umbrella, but they're just slightly different. Like a drag king or drag queen, for example, they're more or less performers. They are an actor portraying themselves on stage as the opposite sex. They are not necessarily not transgendered, but some of them are, but most of them are just actors in my experience. Then you have gender fluid individuals. This is a person that flows in between male and female aspects throughout their lives. Could be every other day, every other hour, or every other year, or whatever. It's different between every other gender fluid person that there is. They may identify as transgendered, but not all of them are. And then just like them, we also have non-binary individuals. And this is a person that does not fit into either male or female of the gender spectrum. They're not specifically one or the other. They may identify as transgendered, but again, like the gender fluid people, not everybody, not all the non-binary individuals identify as transgendered, but some of them may. I hope this helps you with knowing what your trans terminology is, because there's like the abbreviations. I do have descriptions of everything down in the comments as far as the abbreviations go. If you enjoy this, please give me a like. If you want to hear more of what I have coming, which I do, like I said, I have other makeup tutorials coming up. I have, like I said, when I go through my facial feminization surgery, I'm going to have a whole series on that, but that's probably 6 months to a year out. What else do I have coming? Laser hair removal. Show you that process, which is also identified as LHR. Kind of forgot that one earlier. Apologizing. But I'm going to try to have things coming out to you guys every week, if not maybe twice a week. So just stay tuned, and I'll always have more things up and coming. Please subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed everything that I have for you. Leave comments. Let's have a discussion about things when I'm not able to come online. And I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. And stay cool. I love you all. Bye!